y'all, Saturn 7 Blue here. Welcome back to the city of Greenfield and Let's Play City Skylines. I am just taking a moment to admire how the industries in the generic industrial district have leveled up and started to become high-tech industries and look a little nicer than these old grubby factory type buildings. Of course, there's still plenty of pollution going on, and that's just how it's going to be. Okay, so today's episode is going to be all about transportation because I do still want to build that prison, but I'm just not ready for it yet. So we've also got a ton of residential demand, and that means the first thing that I want to do is start bringing in some high-density residential areas right there in the core of old downtown. So I'm gonna just knock down all these, and the last ones out get to become historical buildings. Just whatever I can grab at random, because you know how, like, you know, you're in a city and there are lots of tall buildings and things like that around, and every now and then you'll find a little house or maybe two together. They're left over from where, you know, people were kind of holding out, not selling their land, and then their house gets kind of surrounded by the big city and makes a nice little peaceful oasis amidst the hustle and bustle of city life. And, you know, sometimes they get turned into like offices or something interesting, you know. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling, but some of these houses are going to remain. And the rest we're going to zone as high-rise apartment buildings. Is that whole block up there staying? Nope. Yep, maybe we'll keep that, maybe we'll keep that whole block right there. Did I select all those? Well, maybe we will. Maybe that'd be like, that could be cool. We'll think of something to call that. That could be like, maybe this is, you know what, maybe this should be my house. This should be the mayor's mansion or something. I don't know. I'll think about that. So that should take care of our residential demand. We've got some commercial demand as well. And on a similar note, I'm going to make all these high-density commercial. But that's going to be it for this area, because I don't want to drastically increase truck traffic up through here. And I'm going to put that one back as low density. Did I hit the high density button? Yeah. Did I? Did I? No. Okay, so let's start that over. And you guys are all going to be high density. Okay, get it done. Cool. So we'll see how that affects our demand. And while that's working, let's take a look at where we want to build some stuff. Okay. First thing is, there's only one connection going from downtown to the northern part of town. So I want to make a second road connection over here. It'll be kind of a back route for locals. I don't expect it to take a lot of truck traffic. Just a secondary road in case, you know, something goes wrong on that one. Probably need to connect this a little better. Want to connect this to the main road, and yeah, so let me get started on that. We're going to do a tram line over here. We're going to do some bus lines, some express and some local. It's going to be good times. I love building public transport stuff, especially buses. They're my favorite. But I really like subways too. Going to build a subway, but maybe not this episode. Going to build a cargo rail, but maybe not this episode. It's going to be fun. Gonna make just a little diagonal hop out here, and let's get up and over the interstate and the railroad tracks like that, okay, and over there and over there, and go down, go straight down like that, and we'll do a little curve around there. Well, that's in the way. Yeah, we'll just go straight. That's okay. I don't mind that. Because that's coming on right at the base of the bridge, so cool. Alright, pretty pleased with that. And let us, before I start putting in bus lines everywhere, let's get rid of that. I don't want landfills anymore. Because garbage. My incineration plants are well equipped for the waste that we've got going on in the city right now. So I'm going to move these though, because they're kind of in the way of stuff I want to do. I'm going to whack one down here in the forestry district because nobody cares. And we're going to move one across the river here to service this side of town. And I don't want it to stay there forever, but I haven't really decided where I want to put it, so that's where it is for now. Okay, let's get some water out to you, sir. And obviously you are producing electricity, so let's connect you to the main grid. Okay, this guy's all set up because he's in a developed area already, and we don't need this power line anymore. Okay, so eventually I want to build something here, but I'm not sure what yet. I'm gonna... Should I bulldoze that road? Maybe. No, you know what I should put on that road? I know what I should put on that road. Let's do a, let's connect this road just for the heck of it, because it's there, and I'm kind of looking at it like, well, why aren't you connecting under the bridge there? Oh, trying so hard not to start singing the old Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, you're gonna connect there, and I'm gonna bulldoze that because I don't care. Okay, now I'm gonna put up a, what you call it? Not a toll booth. Road maintenance depot. Right there. Under the bridge. How about there? That's good. We'll put it there. Good. Now my roads can get better maintained, and that'll increase the speed limit and all that good stuff. Where's the average traffic flow? 84%. Oh, I know there's one that tells me about park maintenance. No, that one. Road maintenance. There it is. Okay, so we've got excellent coverage in... We're gonna start calling this area here Midtown, and this is gonna be, we're gonna call that I don't know, we're gonna call that up north. This is obviously called Howard's Grove, and these neighborhoods have areas. Okay, just ignore me. I'm trying to map out in my brain what's going on here. So we've got good coverage down here. I might put in a second one of those up here. How about next to that incinerator plant? Can you have two of those? I don't think you can, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, no, you can have more than one. And so now I do. And I've got fantastic road coverage on that side of town. And you know what? Let's do this thing. Let's just get nuts. We've got plenty of money coming in. Now we're going to have fantastic road coverage everywhere, which is great because already our road condition is getting boosted. Look at that. Turning green. You gotta love it. Okay, so now that I'm done messing with that, let's put in a quick little road over here, just because, you know, in case there's some kind of problem with the road there, these guys can have an alternate route. Why don't we connect it here? Yeah? Or should we connect it there? Let's connect it there, and if things start getting awkward with that intersection, then we'll unconnect it and do something different. Should we have a nice curve? No, that's going to be too awkward for people who are turning that direction. So, you know what? We'll just plan A. Plan A. Go straight and come down here. Like, as close as you could get to that without tearing it down. Right there. Tore down your house. Sorry, you're not a historic farm, so whatever. All right, now, excitement happens. Ooh, medium demand for commercial. We'll get to that. Here's the excitement. I'm going to build a tram line. I usually don't mess with tram lines much because I just don't. But I really want one in the Howard's Grove area because of all the tourists, right? Not only is it a good, you know, public transportation network, but it's good for tourism. Like people, you know, maybe will come to town just to ride the tram. Like people who are planning a trip to San Francisco always want to ride the cable cars, right? Okay, so for tram lines, we are going to have to upgrade the roads a bit. We're going to go 2-lane road with tram tracks down this way. Upgrade tool, and that has connected to the tram depot. Okay, good. Your tram lines do have to connect to that depot, which honestly is why I don't mess with them very much, because that's not always very convenient. But in this case, we're good. Okay, so you've also got to make your tram lines go in a complete circuit. You can't do a U-turn, to the best of my knowledge, but that's fine. We're going to extend this tram track with a 1-lane road, or should we make it a 2-lane road? Alright, let's make it 2 lanes. It's not going to hurt anything. We're going to extend this tram track with a 2-lane road in these places where there is no road. Bring it out like that, and it can connect there? Sure. Why not? And we'll upgrade this 4-lane road to a 4-lane with tram tracks. That. And then we're going to go up this road. Sadly tearing down all the trees, but, you know, whatever. And the tram tracks are going to end like here and connect over there. So let's make another 2-lane road like that. Perfect. That's exactly where it needs to be. Okay. So there's the tram line circuit, and you guys need some water, and whoa, what happened to electricity over here? Let's get a pylon up. You should have electricity. Whatever, I'm not going to argue with you. If you say the lights aren't working, the lights aren't working. How you doing now? That was a completely pointless pylon. Why am I even... Oh, you know what? I must have torn down. Okay, let me tear that down. I must have broken the tram line connection. I used it to break the power lines down here. Okay. There we go. And we're going to bulldoze this. Alright. Mayor Saturn is on the case. You guys all happy now? Good. Good, good. Alright. Right, okay, so we've got the tram tracks down, but we still have to go back and, whoa, look at the residential demand. Got to look into that ASAP. Still have to make the, you know, the scheduled route. So I want one here next to the depot, and you'll see why in a second. I'm going to put park and ride lots around here. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to put a stop here next to the old farmhouse, which can also serve the commercial area. Obviously, we're going to have one, let's have one like right here, just on this side of the parking lots. This is a lot of stops, but trams aren't really meant to go fast, and this is kind of like a touristy thing. And also, you know, people are just lazy, so they're going to be not wanting to walk from that parking lot to the Botanic Gardens. Well, actually, okay, the people in this game probably are, but you know in real life, people aren't going to do that. Right, so I'm going to put some stuff in there, and we're just going to loop it right around here. Now we've got our little tram line there, and here's the pylon out in the middle of nowhere. Just what's it doing? It's doing nothing. Presumably it wasn't doing something, but now it is obsolete, so let us destroy it. You are destroyed. Okay. So, tram line, that's good times. And I'm going to put in the parking lots for the park and ride system now. They are under parks. And, let's see. Got, where's one I want to use? They're up here a little bit. There's a good kind of plain one that can fit in maybe somewhere around here, like maybe there. Let me put the bigger one in first, then I'll get to know what I'm about. Let's called Green University something something. It's the one I have down there for the other lots. Okay. Maybe I passed it. I know that it's one of these without a thumbnail. Yep, there it is. Okay, where does it want to go? Can it? Yeah, we could squeeze it in like right there. But I'd rather squeeze it in this orientation. Perfect. Okay, and then I want to do this one. Like up here somewhere. Maybe, okay, it'll go there. But, it would be better somewhere down through here. It was green somewhere. I saw it turn green. Right there? Sure. There we go. All right, let's connect you guys up to the water, and the power should take care of itself. And, oh, you know what? I need to actually extend that a little bit. And that, because we're getting some decent commercial demand. And I want to put in a few little shops up here. You know, because you're, oh, there's the tram car. Look at it. Look at my tram. Okay, we're going to ride along after I decorate. It's going to be awesome. Yes. Okay. Oh, get a grip, Saturn. Okay. Decorations. Right. Oh, no, commercial zoning. Yes, I want to put in some low density shops in this area because, you know, these tourists are going to be driving in or whatever, and they're going to want to go to a fast food restaurant or something like that kind of as soon as they get in because they won't be hungry, and, you know, so we're just going to put in a few little shops like right there. I think that's going to be pretty good. And let's do maybe some agricultural fields around here, because, you know, this is the old-fashioned farm tourism district. I think that is going to look good. Let me actually check that. That's well, that's definitely a field. Let's see what else we might have that might have a little bit more detail in it. Is this a different one? That's the parking lot. Got several toward the beginning of this category too. There's a medium-sized one. What does it look like? Bushes! That's what I'm talking about. Give us some bushes. Okay, playground. Should we do a playground over here? Yeah, that right there. We could do a little playground. And urban garden, that's a nice garden, but I don't want it here. That's the one that we've got behind the botanical gardens where they teach classes, you know, about plants and stuff. Oh, here's a nice campo vegetal. Vegetable field, I guess. And we're going to put it not there. We're going to keep it on this side. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes, a berry patch. This could be like, you know, where you go to those pick your own berry places, like it's usually strawberries or something. And, you know, for some weird reason, people like to do that. I grew up on a farm, and therefore I don't think that sort of activity is particularly entertaining, having done it for many years, not by choice, but, you know, tourists like that. So we'll give them a berry picking farm. Pick your own berries at Howard's Grove. And we're going to connect that. We're going to put more attractive fields around here. But maybe not this one because it's not snapping. And is that another good field? Okay, if I could squeeze that one in. Yeah, then I could put a few more shops in right there. Man, I would totally take my, well, not my whole vacation here, but I would totally stop by here for a day trip. It's going to be good times. Alright, so we're going to expand this shopping district just a bit there, and look at those cool fields. I'm into it. Or maybe we could do some parks and things up here in a minute. But this will give us something, you know, to sort of, you know, have our tram line have a purpose. Maybe do some more woods and things down here. Let's do some woods. I'm not going to mess with this like the entire episode, I promise. I just want to do like some trees. Where's my big tree brush? Oh, that's a big tree brush. We don't want that many. Let's be like that. Nah, let's be like 200 and something. That's good. Lots of trees. And lots of this kind of tree. And let's have some of this tree right there. That's a good tree. And ooh, that's a dark green tree. Let's have some summer trees. And look at that nice little wooded area. And we'll do some parks and things here when I choose some that I like. Okay, okay. Should we ride along on the tram? We'll leave that to the last. Okay. But oh, you need water? Well, let me hook you up. Let me hook you up. Right. Okay. Looking good in Howard's Grove. Let's do some bus lines. Ooh, we really need to do some. Okay, we're getting to that. But bus lines first because this is the public transportation episode. Let's get a baseline. We've got approximately 625. Well, we've got exactly 625 using public transit each week. So let's do, that's a tram, this is a bus. Let's do a bus line. We need a North-South Express because this one that I was calling the North-South Express, actually I got crazy and put like 7 stops on it, so it's hardly an express line anymore. So we're going to have the North-South Express go from there over here to the Agricultural College and back. Okay, it takes a different route back, but I'm cool with that. Okay, that's what we've got. And see, Strawberry Fields Express 7 stops. We're going to change that. That's going to be Strawberry Fields Line. And that's where the Walmart is. That's the shopping center up there. The one we just built is going to be the, oh, what's the name of that school? We called it the Greenfield. We called it the Greenfield Agricultural Institute, and we're not naming the bus line Gay because while the good citizens of Greenfield would never make rude remarks about that, you can't trust these tourists coming in. So we're going to change the name of the school to the Greenfield Technical and Agricultural Institute, the GTAI. I like that. And we're going to call that the GTAI Express. Okay, got it. No jokes, no jokes. Cool. So that could serve as our connection, sort of North-South Express. Let's do an East-West Express. Obviously, we're going to have that connecting to downtown and Planters Grove. We'll put a stop there for this end. Planters Grove. Howard's Grove. Peanuts. I must be thinking about peanuts. Planters, peanuts. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that bus is going to take the northern route across there, which maybe is not the best choice, but we'll try it out. I might have preferred it to go the more southerly route, but we'll see how it works and maybe change it later. We're going to call it the we're going to call it the Crosstown Express. Cool. Look, the GTAI Express has already had... Oh, that's vehicles. I thought it was passengers. I was getting really excited. They love my bus line already. Okay, we're going to throw in a few local lines and... yeah. Okay, so I just realized that the mall is not connected. We haven't even made a district from the mall, so let's do that. Let's put in a small district like here. And I think we can actually expand the mall a little bit because we've got some commercial demand. Obviously residential is bigger, but I'm just not ready to build a residential area. Okay, we're not calling you Dean Heights. First of all, this is just as flat as a pancake, okay? We're not calling you Dean Mall because that just doesn't flow. We're going to call you the Greenfield Town with an E, Center, like Europeans spell it, and Canadians, I guess, because that's how Americans name their malls. You put some random E's on the ends of things and people think you're fancy. So that's what we're doing. Aren't we fancy? Greenfield Town Center. Should I put an E on the end of Greenfield? No, I'm going to avoid that. All right, I'm going to do like, oh, you know what? Let's do like just 2 or 3 little high rises back there, and then this can all be, we'll just expand the low density just a bit. I don't want to get too close to this neighborhood down there, so that's enough for now. And we're going to do a bus stop, and where should it go? It should connect like downtown, I guess. It's going to be a short bus stop. We'll take it from downtown down through, you know what, let's connect this, and then we can take it all the way around that little area like in a loop. So let's do a 2-lane road. I don't want to bring it off of 6 lanes, so let's make a little curve, and I'm going to knock down your house because I'm an evil mayor, and go like that way. That looks not, or that is what I wanted, but it's too much of what I wanted. You want to connect there? Let's connect there. I think that looks nicer, even though it's not very logical. You know, cities are not always laid out in the most logical fashion, and ours is joining those proud ranks. Go tear down all y'all's houses with a straight road, because we want to be illogical. I could connect that too. Should I connect that? What the heck? Let's connect it. Okay. I've carved a swath of destruction through there. Swath, I don't know, swathe. I destroyed your houses. So, bus line. Bus line. Where's the stop at? Okay. So this one's going to start downtown, right? So it can be near the express connections and the industrial area and the high rises here. And it's obviously going to stop at the Greenfield Town Center. And then it's going to come down through Riverside and stop like there. How about like right there in the middle of the Riverside neighborhood? I think that'd be a good idea. And then it's going to come down here and stop in River Rocks. And it should probably stop over here across the street from the high school. That'll be handy. And how about in that neighborhood? Nope. How about we have it stop like over there, because there are a few shops and things over there, and plus that residential neighborhood, and then it can come stop again. This is getting to be a bigger bus line than I'd anticipated, but we're gonna bring it through this neighborhood like there. Sure, it can stop on the south edge of the high rises, and then it can link up over there. Okay, so that's a pretty decent connection, I think. Good. I'm okay with that, but I may change it later. We've got something connecting Holly Square. Ooh, we need a local up here. Okay, let's start at the agricultural district, obviously, at the Greenfield Agricultural Institute of Technology. Look how the buses are going to turn around on this dirt road. That's a truck turning around. The buses are going to come down here and make a U-turn, and that's going to be hilarious. We're going to make a U-turn in the field at the end of the dirt road. And I could adjust that, and I guess I will later, but yeah, I want to see that in action first, because that's going to be funny. Okay, I'm going to put another line in. We're going to start it here. And let's run it up. It also wants to make a U-turn on the end of the dirt road, so that's hilarious. We'll let it. I'll move them around later. Let's run it over here to like the bottom of this neighborhood, and it can stop up here, and it can stop over there, and it can stop like there, and then it can go to Walmart. Okay, and then we're going to connect. You know what? Let's have it turn around at the cemetery. I think it would be cool, like, to have a bus stop at the cemetery. And should I bring it back down the same way? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so this neighborhood has a stop up there, but this one could use one. And then it's going to connect right there. And I think that'll be pretty good. There's a lot of traffic on it. You know, may build a second loop that way. Okay, so that's exciting. And why is that still open? Oh, because that's the interface that you get for this. Oh, I'm so excited about this, you guys. Okay, let's do something little around this area, and then I think I'll wrap this episode up. So in case you don't feel like taking the tram because you're a local and, you know, you don't care, you don't want to ride on the tram with all the tourists, we're going to put up a... Okay, we're going to start downtown, and at first we're just going to run it this way and up there and then back down here. But later we'll expand that line. That's just going to be, we'll call that the... Did that connect? Did it connect? Did it? Okay, it's going to turn around like 6 times. I'll adjust that later. We're okay with it for now. We need to name these bus lines. Let's see. The number 7 line is... That's the one down here. Okay, yeah. So that's going to be called the Greenfield Town Century line. Okay. Strawberry Fields Local. Where's the number 9 line? That's the one we just built across the river. So that's the Howard's Grove Local. And we named all those, right? We named those? Good. Good deal. Oh, I'm so excited. I love building bus lines. Okay, so I'm going to get a grip on myself. Look here. Look. We've got like, deep breath. Deep breath. Not everyone loves bus lines as much as you. We've already increased our use by approximately 100 patrons per week. And we've got over $1 million. We're making $18,000 a week. Our bus system, the last I looked, is turning a profit of $1,000 a week. But we can easily spare that to do the right thing, stand up for the citizens and for the planet, and give our city free public transport. As I believe personally that all governments who can afford it do so. All right, so let's see how that's going to affect public transportation use. We've got 724 right now. And look, it already went up like 50-ish. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this messed up bus line. I'm going to redo that in a second. But I think you guys have probably had enough bus lines for now. Oh, you know what? You know what? I said we were going to ride along on the tram. Let's get on one that's just leaving the station, if we can. Oh, okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Buddy, leave the station. Come on. Come on. Okay, we don't have all day to wait on this. Let's ride along with... Those are buses. There's the tram. Well, I don't know if that's going to be any fun. Look at that. Look at that. Yes! Wow! Okay, what are we doing? That's, oh, this is the little shopping district by the park and ride. And here we are coming into the depot. Woo, we're turning right around. Yes, we're going to do the whole loop. Okay, you're in the way and you're Winnebago. I mean, welcome tourists. Welcome to our fair city. Look, there's the little playground and the orange grove and the apple orchard and the, what are those, pears? And there's the old farmhouse. Look ahead at the botanical gardens. You see the dome? And here's the big parking lot and bus stop and look at how pretty everything is down here with all the trees and bushes and flowers. Wow, this is amazing. You didn't really think I was going to get a whole episode without saying something was amazing, did you? Look at that! Look at the pretty trees! I love it! What is that? Is that like more of the commercial district there, I guess? Yeah, you get him, Copper. Yes, and there's a snacky snack place. You can see across the river there. Oh my goodness! I am so happy with how this turned out. Okay, and now this is approximately where we picked up before, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed this episode half as much as I did, give me a thumbs up, because I enjoyed this episode a whole lot. And leave me a comment. I love talking to people. I love talking to people almost as much as I love building bus lines. So you guys all take care of yourself. See you next time for a subway system. Possibly a cargo rail station, possibly a prison, definitely a new residential area, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, see y'all later. Bye-bye.